Alright everyone, welcome back again to some more Trails of Cold Steel. We're at it again, doing the same things we usually do, which is taking care of some tasks, making magic happen, and we're about to finally complete the most recent one and finally move on to the main story once more. So if anything else guys, I want to thank you all for your continuous love and support, and with that, let's continue onwards. Alright everyone, welcome back again. We're finally about to kick off and
Strutting around another lord's territory. How pompous can you get?
okay.
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Alright, well, before I was interrupted, as Laura said, we're gonna head back to the manor, find out what's going on, and then I can report my quest finally. Oh, hey, isn't that... There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I'd appreciate if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? Or maybe you don't want his villagers, or the people of his village to be well prepared for any onslaught that may come about. And with that, I bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my compliments on the excellent tea. I am honored, Your Grace. See ya. Excuse us. Burly man. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Alberea too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. They must know him. Yeah, but look at how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up here of all people. That's Duke Cayenne, head of the foremost of the four great houses and ruler of the port city of Ordis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lemare to the west. Because I was in midway about to say Lamare or Lemare, and I just I stuck with Lemare. I don't know the true pronunciation of this one, guys. I'd love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now, I bid you farewell. Oh, what have we here? So you're Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, huh? How do you... Oh, just happened to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Enough with the chit chat, His Grace awaits. Excuse us. See ya, kids. Who were those men? They don't look like soldiers from a provincial army, that's for sure. And they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. Father. You needn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they've finally begun to act. The noble faction has begun acting in secret? Indeed, for the past month they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah. The intelligence division's all on the edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the reformists. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. But since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the reformists, preferring to remain neutral. However, they are convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all this? I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Alberea should lead the four great houses, but I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Eustace, if you don't mind my asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? You do not worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. I can't imagine that he'd have any interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father? Wow, well that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them being taken in by the noble faction's coercive methods. Ah, father. A prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Toval, what are you doing here? Ah, so you're here as well. Wouldn't miss the chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Bereahard? Wait, then... It couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, I'd say that's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. So Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir of the Alberea family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that these guys here brought me a pretty curious story. We've got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counteroffensive Sir Cassius launched 2 years ago. That's right. Come to think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was, indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in the area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect they may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father. It sounds like there's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet. But if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah and she'll pass it on. Alright, here's what I've got for you this afternoon. Field study again! Hooray! A golden catch. Weber. Calling all fishermen, could someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? Find me at the Apricosi Inn for more detailed information. Apricosi? Apricosi. See, again, this is the problem. I'm gonna call it Apricosi. When you finished up for the day, I'd appreciate if you could head to the guild and file your reports. I left you a note on the counter telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. I wish you well in your studies, and I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality, and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has me worried. Father! It would be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later, then. Give my best to Sarah. Why must he always be so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Having met him, I can tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Reen's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that or feel woefully inadequate in comparison and develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of the Arce house has grown up sound in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on. Toval has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may have only half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her trying to change the subject. I am not. Alright, another additional quest was added. After you return to the guild to file reports, the time of day will advance, and the main story will proceed. Alright, let's super save and complete the rest of these quests, finally. Alright, so the dad's leaving us for a while, and I gotta go back into the... Can I just shortcut it? Arside Mansion. Alright. There should... Yep, there it is. I was like, there should be a kitchen here. Hello, Lady Laura. Is there something you need from me? There's a request I'd like to make of you, if I may. Would you happen to have any white seed on hand? Of course! Why, it'd be crazy for me not to have some on hand. I've got it stored away and I always make sure we never run out. How much do you need? I can give you the entire crate if you want. Well, I don't think we need quite that much. Well then, I suppose a small bag full should do the trick? My, thanks. Anything for you, Lady Laura. All the people here really love her, don't they? I'll say. Alright, we should be done with this quest. Let's report it. And then we can take on the catch of Apricosi, or the golden catch? I have to look at the title again. Point is, we're pretty much done with the main quest that we need to take care of. Nope, wrong store. Ah. No. Oh, I passed it. No wonder. Is it? Yep, over there. The chapel. Hello everyone, have you managed to gather the ingredients I need? We sure have, here you go. Oh, and here's the white seed you wanted. Thank you so much, this should be plenty. Could you wait in the adjoining room while I mix up a trial batch then? Sister Theramis made her pretzels and handed out a sample to everyone. Ooh. I like pretzels. How did they taste? I'm a little surprised to be honest. In a good way, I mean. Indeed, these are actually better than I was expecting. Tasty and fulfilling. And free. Thinking that Eisenritter may have eaten something like this to keep on fighting is kind of moving, really. It really is. Thank goodness. And what do you think of them, Lady Laura? Oh, my apologies. I was so engrossed in the taste that I forgot to speak up. They're delicious. If I hadn't seen you make them, I'd swear they came from the kitchen of a professional chef like Joseph. Thank you for giving me the chance to try them. Whew! Hey, Laura. There's still some time before the memorial service, but how about we offer some of these at St. Sanslot's statue now? I like that. After all, there's no limit on when you can leave an offering. Would you mind if we took some along then, sister? Not at all. It would be rude of us to indulge in all of these on our own, after all. Please go on ahead and take some. I see the title, but I always think Wetzel's Pretzels. Let us be on our way. Now I've got pretzel power. Yay! Alright, now to head over to the statue. Nope. Is the statue? Nah, wait. Nope, not that one. Where is this? There it is. There we go. I'm sure this will put a smile on our face. Now all that's left is for us to pray. Are there any special requirements for prayers of this sort? Not particularly, but it is the custom to remain quiet while prayers are being offered. Whoop whoop, let's get our praying going on. I was focusing so hard on being quiet I ended up holding my breath. Huh? Are you guys still going? It was a valiant battle to remain silent for even a single minute, but alas, victory remained elusive. Don't be too harsh on her. Well then, shall I make our way back to the chapel? Yeah, we should report back to Sister Theramis just in case. Thank you so much for your help, everyone. I feel bad about having you run all around town just for my sake. No worries, we're always glad to lend a hand. Yeah, never done a job where pretzels for a fringe benefit, but it was worth it. They really were delicious. If the batch you make for the memorial service turns out that good, you have nothing to worry about. I'll do everything I can to make sure that's the case. Oh, I have yet to offer you all your reward for helping me. It's not much, but please take these. That is plenty. Thank you. We'll be sure to put them to good use. That's one down at least. Yeah, let's move right on to the next one. Alright. So, I read that there's a hidden one here too. And she should be... There's a girl here called Cindy I'm supposed to speak to. That's Saria. I think they said she's behind the Bracer Guild. So, let's find out. Old Man Bem. Behind the Bracer Guild, they said, but I don't... Can I... Oh, I can go here. Cool. No, I cannot go there. Alright, maybe it's down here. Ah! Cindy. Hey there, Cindy. What brings you here? Oh, good day. You wouldn't happen to have seen Toval today, would you? I did, but I'm afraid he's currently out of town attending some business. I see. Do you need something from the guild? It's nothing too important. Well, Toval did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. Oh yeah, and we're right here, so just ask us if you need anything. That's right, helping others is what the guild does, and that's what we're here for too. Lady Laura, I can't simply ask you to give up your time for my sake. You know, you can ask for help anytime. But if you insist, then I suppose... I happen to be looking for some luminous grass, you see. Oh? I can't recall ever hearing of such a plant before. I assume it's well known here in Legram. That's right. It's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside. It has the unusual trait of blooming only on sunny days and only when the previous day was foggy. That certainly is unusual. I guess that'd make today an ideal day to find some then. That's correct. That's why I made my way to the guild to ask Toval to find some for me. But as you just informed me, he isn't in today. I can't really go out into the highway on my own because of the monsters though, so I'm at a loss as to what to do. So would you be willing to go and gather some for me instead? Oh, yep, of course. Leave it to us. Really? Thank you so much. I have a pretty good idea as to why you might want it, but allow me to ask. I assume you're planning to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm? In Legram, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's a tradition to make a charm for them. Then you give it to that person to take with them, and it's supposed to bring them good luck. Wow, I never heard of any traditions like that. It's a custom that stretches all the way back to the Middle Ages. It's said it began when people offered charms to members of the Eisenbitter as they left for distant battlefields. Fascinating. So, how is the luminous grass used to make these charms then? Well, the traditional way has you place one of its petals within the charm itself. Because of how the flowers bloom, people believed they had the power to clear away fog. And because of that, the flower came to symbolize victory over chaos. Wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah, that actually sounds like a really cool charm. Have you ever been given one, Laura? I have actually. Cindy gave me one right before I left for Thor's. Saria and Chloe both gave me one too. I keep them in my desk at the academy. When I look at them, it always makes me feel a little closer to home. They're some of my most prized treasures. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. She really does care for Laura, doesn't she? I think we can safely assume so. Back to the luminous grass though, what exactly does it look like? It's the only flower with white petals that grows around here, so that'll be the easiest way to find it. They may be rare, but we should be able to find one if we search Ebel Highway. I've heard they're found more frequently at higher elevations, particularly near steep cliffs and the like. Well, with that much information, we ought to be able to find one. Let's start the search while we still have plenty of daylight. Yeah, time for flower power. Thank you very much. Good luck. Alright, that's the hidden quest I was talking about. So, if we're going to go to Ebel Highway, then we might as well go to Apricosy right now so we can accept that quest and take care of both of them at the same time. It's a busy day for us today. Oh, hello everyone. Have you come along after seeing the request I sent to Toval? That's right. You're in search of some of the elusive... I can't read. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, correct? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with a personal request, but are you up for it? If you are, I can share the details with you all right now. Take it all, man. Let's go. You're in luck. Our schedule just happens to have an opening. Ah, thank you very much. Just like the request mentioned, I want you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. It's a peculiar variety of salmon, known as gold salmon. Just like the name says, its body has a golden glow, not unlike the look of a godia itself. That must be an exquisite fish. It sounds rather garish, honestly, but I'd have to see it to judge for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Weber? Unfortunately, all I know are what I've heard from the rumors. Bam, who's usually fishing at the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait either, Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait either, he said. He mentioned that its flavor is to die for, too. Ooh, now you've got my attention. I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in the taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I want nothing more than to try it. I've been bugging Toval about it for quite a while now, and now it seems like thanks to you I might finally get my chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess bracers even take on jobs like this. If this fish is so elusive though, what are the chances we could even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Ebel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one on the end of his line for several decades now. That's true. It doesn't exactly inspire much confidence, you know. How will we go about catching it then, and where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Toval that put me back on the trail. He claims that he's seen a golden sparkle in a river along the highway several times now. All the sparkle sightings have been in different locations though. Well, at least that narrows our search to the river. True, it'll be much easier than trying to search the lake. Would be. We might be able to find it then. I know it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you did catch one. But now that I think of it, do you have the right tools for the job? Sure do. Brought my rod with me. Will this work? Let's see what you got there. Mean showed his rod to Weber. In any other context, guys. In any other context. I'm not sure this is gonna cut it. The gold salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, and this rod is designed for smaller catches. I think you might be better off using one of our loaner rods. The deluxe. Sorry about that. I'll be sure to make good use of this. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. Golden catch started. I bet you the moment I catch that golden salmon, he's gonna let me keep the deluxe rod. I bet you. It's usually how these things work anyway. Alright. 2 things to take care of. Let's super save. We gotta find a flower at the edge of some cliff. Alright, let's go. Alright, hold on a second. There should be a bridge here, right? And if there's a bridge here, that should be the fishing point. Oh, yep, speaking of bridges. Speaking of bridges. Hold on. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's avoid the enemies for now. Oh, boom. That shiny golden glow. I simply can't wait to catch it. This seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. She seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she strayed this far from town. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. You're that military academy student who saved me in my hour of need several months ago. That's so detailed too. Oh, yeah, I think we did meet once before. Oh, so you know her. Yeah, we ran into her while we were out in Keldic on our very first field study. Now I remember, one of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner. And it just so happened the wallet belonged to this lady in front of us. Let's see. I'm very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh. Might we ask what brings you out here? I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. I don't remember her being anything like this last time. So, what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on a dock in Legram, right? She could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores of Lake Ebel, after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highways to come out this far just to fish. That's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What is with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you're after something special if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come here seeking the elusive gold salmon. I heard tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Bem. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I finally caught a glimpse of a golden glimmer beneath the water's surface here. A golden glimmer. That sounds a lot like what Toval said he saw too. Looks like this must be the spot then. I should have known that you'd be searching for it too. Very well then, let us compete to see who can catch a gold salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found our location. True enough, let's get fishing.
This looks like a nice spot.
Oh, okay, that's what it took. Hold on, let's do that again. I'm using the deluxe right now, yep, and instructions. When casting your lure, press O when a thing appears, fish will bite. If you get a bite, repeatedly press the indicated buttons to reel in the fish. Ah, got you. Okay. Go. Oh, let's go! Oh! Oh, no you don't! Wait, no! Ah! Ah! No, I had it! Ah! Go for it. Alright, I got this. Ah! Ah, let's go! No losing, no losing! Come on! Ah! Come on! This fishing thing is nonsense! This is really how fishing works! kidding me? Okay, I'm getting tired. Let's keep going. At this time. Oh. Come on. Come on. It's so crazy. Ah! Come on. Come on. Don't give me hell. Don't give me hell. No, don't make me lose. You're so close. Come on. Don't let me lose. Come on. Ah. Oh, please let that be the golden fish.
Now that's a catch.
Holy crap, I did. Oh. Oh, I'm so tired. It better. Impossible. Holy crap, guys. I don't ever want to fish. That's so difficult. You caught gold salmon before me. How can this be happening? Now you're making me feel kind of bad about it. Still, thank you very much for telling us about the golden glimmer you saw. You may not have thought to fish here if not for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element in any competition. Think nothing of it. Besides, I simply paid the price for underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but it seems I still have room to improve. And improve I shall, until one day I'm known across the land as the finest angler in all of Arabonia. Well then, I bid you good day. Yeah, more power to you. Holy crap, guys, I'm saving. That was bananas. I don't want to do that again. I do not want to fish. I almost didn't make that one. Alright. Alright, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. That bolt highway. Alright. Ah, we're avoiding you guys for now. Hold on a second. I go this way. Oh, nope. Okay, good job. Alright, I should... Oh! I think... Yep, I should have known. We're right there already. Oh, I see it! Oh my, what pretty flowers. They look so clean and white. Are these luminous grass? They are. You can still see beads of dew clinging to them. The sunlight shining through the droplets makes the flowers shine. They're so shiny. Here, allow me. Luminous grass. Alright, we should take this back to Cindy at once. Right, let's not waste time. Alright, I think we took care of all of them now. Oh my gosh. That fishing one really tired me out, man. Hold on a second. Alright, so we had to take care of Golden Catch. And Charm. Yep, alright. Let's head back. Can I... Ah, I can't quick... I can't quick, travel. Oh, we did it, guys. We did it. Ah, I'm so tired. No, leave me alone. Not right now. You too, not right now.
It's enormous. Stay on guard.
Won't need to. We're running away. We'll square off against them later. Ah, wait, am I going the right way? No, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Hold on a second. Oh, no, I am going the right way. Wait. And, yep, right here. Oh boy, thank goodness. We can finally report these last two and we're good. We'll be golden. first, I guess, apricot. Here you go, brother. Hey there, everyone. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legendary gold salmon you have there? Defying all the odds, it actually is. Here you go. Reen handed the gold salmon to Weber. Oh, and here's your rod back. Oh my, it's so beautiful. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than Bem's tall tales. Now I can see why people liken its appearance to Goldia too. So, when are you gonna cook it for us? Really now? I see you're as curious about its taste as I am. Naturally, I have every intention of sharing the taste of this with triumphant catch with all of you. As for how to bring out the finest flavor, river fish tend to be best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes while I fire up the grill. I'm kinda looking forward to this now. And to think we got some food from one of our morning tasks too. Feels like we've just been stuffing our faces lately. Reward those who work, right? And so, it was that with forks held high, they all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Well then, what do you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect, sublime even. Agreed, I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, I don't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. Glad you all liked it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was, just melts in your mouth. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request with Toval. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, he'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. You said it. Honestly though, I want to thank you again for all your help. Unfortunately, all I can offer is stock from the store, but please take it. Fresh herbs, acerbic tomato, chitinous shell. Wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Good day then. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Alright. Let's take care of this one and we'll be good. Welcome back, Lady Laura. I see you managed to find some luminous grass. That we did. Here you go. Thank you so much. Now all that's left is to make sure the petals don't wither away. I see you're wasting no time. You have a special man in mind, don't you? I hope he returns your feelings. Please don't misunderstand, Lady Laura. I might be making it for a man, but there's no special meaning or underlying feelings there. I'm just doing this as a way to offer my thanks to him. Your thanks? Might I ask what it is you're thanking him for? Well, you see, Saria and I were out on the highway not long ago, but somehow we ended up quite a distance from the road lamps. And it was just the two of you out there alone? That seems awfully dangerous. It was, as you might imagine, we were beset by monsters. However, one of the disciples of the Arcade school happened to be passing by and saved us from our predicament. He escorted us back to town, but as soon as we returned, he left for the training hall to resume his practice. So in the end, we didn't really have the chance to thank him properly. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. I like how he departed so gallantly at the end too. True, it was very dashing, but still, I did feel terrible by not being able to thank him for his selfless deed. Soon after, I learned that the disciples of the Arcade school all one day leave Legram to return to their homes. So you decided to make a charm for him. Your heart's in the right place and your intentions are noble. I'm sure a disciple of the school would be more than happy to receive what we call the charm of promised victory. Yes, that's exactly it. Do you understand now, Lady Laura? I'm deeply grateful to him, but you'll forever be the only one in my heart. Yes, I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. Do you really think she has no feelings for him, though? Not even a little bit? A maiden's heart holds many unknowable secrets. Oh yes, that reminds me. I've yet to properly thank you for your help, so please take this. A fairy brooch. Did you make this yourself? I did. It's not the same kind of charm, but I put my heart into making it all the same. I wasn't able to make one for everyone, but I hope it'll come in handy on your journey. Ooh, this is pretty cute. Thank you very much. Alright, that takes care of that, guys. And with that, I'm going to end the video here for today. When we come back, I'm going to end the day entering this guild. And we can continue on. Wow, I am just so tuckered out. Anyway, I'll continue on with the main story in the next one. So thank you all for watching.